Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. Hey RuudDevil, remember when you didn't cast for ages and now all you do is cast games? I remember, yeah, what of it? Fuck you, okay, thanks. We're on the Glades of Ithilien map. Bottom left, we've got, okay, maybe I did know this. It was Samwise Jenkins as Rohan, but I tell you, it's not always him sending me replays. It just always, these are always the first ones I cast, give me a break. And in the top right, Woodland Realm by J.R., wait, what was that? J.R. Turumba. Alright, cool. Alright, wannabe Turin Turumba. Let's see what you got. We already know that the world's best Woodland Realm player is Big Thran. So let's see what this guy's got. Opening up with the Sylvan Barracks. Is he going to rush the enemy creep like we've seen Woodland Realm players do before? And is he going to be making Faraday? He's not making... Oh, he's gone with the Greenwood Barracks, the Greenwood resource building as well. He's gone with the swordsman. And let's see what Jenkins is doing. The barracks is coming up. Building the barracks after the third resource building. I do this a lot. But I'm actually going to switch to double resource and then a production building. Because I always get caught out in the early game in 1v1s. So I'm actually going to be switching that up. But it seems Jenkins is doing the 3 resource building. And I'm imagining he's going to get Spearman to creep that walk. And I feel like Turumba is going to rush these Greenwood. Ballsy. Let's see if it works out for him. He's gone for the hidden sentries, which some say people can actually snipe builders with it, but I have not been able to do that so far. Okay, so he's going to go straight for the harass. That's what he's doing. He's going around. He's going to ignore the creep. Woodland Realm can't really do that in the beginning anyway, which is a bit annoying. Surprised there's no Faraday, though. I guess the money he's saving on Faraday he can spend on these resource buildings, because they are 50 more than the regular ones. And another windmill comes out. Windmills are more expensive, but they do decrease the cost of your infantry, so... 240 for Yeoman Spearman, goddamn. The Rohan Scout comes in. Really, honestly, just a good power. Because it can trample now. It's a bit too good, honestly. But it can die, so... I think this is a much better version than the invincible one. Oh, Faraday do come in, though. Double Faraday through the middle. I didn't notice him making the Faraday. Oh my god, is he going to snipe the builder? This is what they're there for. Oh no, that's the hidden sentry. Excuse me. He's used hidden sentry. I didn't notice that. Oh, and a builder goes down at the very beginning. He's still going with the... I guess... I'm not sure what he does here. These things will always beat Rohan Spearman. Even the worst swordsman will beat Spearman. And I think he just caught Jenkins off guard there with his aggression there. Let's have a look what he's doing. He's got some archers now. And he's upgraded it to level 2. I expect Spearman coming out very shortly. And I think those Spearmen... No, I think the Rohan Spearman died. He's lost a builder and Spearman, and now he's losing the building harass. He needs to get the archery range up now. No, he's gone for his stables. I feel like Yeoman start with Rohan is actually just really solid in general. Especially since you've discounted all your infantry, it'd be weird to go for stables. I should mention that Jenkins' worst faction is probably Rohan. So this is good practice for him regardless. And they're wounded. Spearmen are on hold ground, they have the bonus armor. And I think they'll actually win, just because they're so wounded. But they are taking out a lot. It is close, holy shit. I didn't think this would be this exciting, honestly, but... Oh, there's a frickin' Biff Me versus for you in a cup. There we go, that was really close. So it seems that you've stopped the harass in favor of going for Greenwood. This could be bad. If Jenkins does get decent amount of cav out.
Sylvan Wardens, standing ready.
Yeah. The full Yeoman start would be perfect against these Slayers, but if he wants to Spearman, he has to level up the barracks. And he doesn't have the money. He's going for a siege works as well. Quite unorthodox play. Horseman of the Mark. Rohirrim warriors. People don't really go with them. I don't think they're bad. I just never see... I think as soon as you get the level 2, people always go with Snowborn. I like to see people go with this one and see what happens. And Rise of the Mark coming out. Pretty expensive because he hasn't built the other resource building, whatever it's called. And Elfhelm. Again, you know my feelings on Elfhelm. He is cheaper than Theodred, and it is hard to resist that temptation for an early hero. But I mean, Theodred is just so much better. But he actually did a good job trampling that, so... got his money's worth, maybe. Going for the counter harass. Is the builder going to die here? No, he got the builder away. So Jenkins, at this point, can see that the siege works is up. Battering ram's being made. I wonder what's going through his head. Like, the audacity of building such early siege. He's got Slayers as well. That Slayers against my Rohan would just destroy. These things would probably destroy like all of my Yeoman troops. And in fact, they destroyed those Horsemen of the Mark, and they barely took any damage. Pretty well armored, no wonder they cost so much. And Theodred should probably get out of there since they're Spearmen as well. And there's a Scout. Gonna try and kill the Battering Ram. Well, it's a bold move. I don't think it's gonna work out for him. That just buffs nearby units, not himself. I'm pretty sure. And they're... Are those Bjornings? Yeah, they got the tattoo. The Battering Ram are Bjornings. Well, there you go. I guess that's why it's called a Bjorning Battering Ram, Ross. You should know this. This is weird. The Warglare finally gets creeped. It's weird just because it's such a strange start for Willen Realm. I guess it shows kind of how interesting the faction is. I've never been able to rush out the Greenwood, though. But he's got double Slayers. Still level 1, he can't get the Archers or the Palace Guard. And Royal Guard's coming out. Royal Guard's a really solid unit, particularly in formation. I mentioned this in my last cast. So that's being creeped now. Hidden Sentry's back. What does Hidden Sentries is the middle power? So he can go into the slow and nullify leadership. Or he can go into whatever the other middle power is. I can't quite remember. Oh, and he's one with the Spearman? And Horseman of the Mark to creep the Cave Troll lair. I missed that completely, but well done. I thought Cavalry's... that was a strange one indeed. I didn't think a single Spearman unit could creep a Cave Troll, and Cavalry's weak to Trolls, so... Wonder quite how he did that. Oh, it's probably Elfhelm on his bow, I see. And he can get Galathrim from the inn, and he's making Galathrim. 2 Galathrim, in fact. This is already a really unique game. Triple Battering Ram going up top? When do you ever see Siege this early? Crazy. He's got 1 farm up here. He has no vision here. He's only just now seeing the extent of the Mirkwood army. There are Spearmen in there. He has to be very careful with his hero. Some Spearmen and some Slayers. It's so simple, yet so perfect. Get out of there. I think he's trapped. Oh no! And Elfhelm goes down. That hard counter, though. And there is a Battering Ram for Jenkins, but not sure what it's going to do for him. I would keep this Battering Ram going. I would just keep this one going, straight into his base, because his whole army is here. You could send 1 Battering Ram just to the enemy base, put him on aggressive, and just let him do what he wants. Still just Slayers and 1 Sylvan Archers. I guess Sylvan Archers are... Oops, sorry. I guess Sylvan Archers are a decent complement to, I guess you don't need this. The Greenwood Archers is what I mean straight away. More Kingsguard. Once they get in formation, Rebuild comes in. That's annoying that he didn't destroy the farm. I think the more expensive resource buildings have a lot more health. Because that really should have died. Tauriel is here, bit of a strange choice. He didn't have that much Sylvan to buff. Although she's a solid hero regardless. So Slayers versus Kingsguard. Well, Slayers are meant for anti-spam, and Kingsguard certainly aren't spam. God, this is a cool looking game. But I think they're dying, actually. Yep, they're getting slaughtered, actually. I think it's the hero as well. Or maybe Greenwood just really are that good. Wow, hold on. Kingsguard. 600. They cost the same as the Slayers. I would have thought they would have been able to stand toe-to-toe with that. I'm actually very surprised at that. Battering rams on the fortress this early! That is so cheesy. 2 battering rams gone. The rebuild's already been used. And the fortress goes down. Holy melancholy. That is a blitzkrieg and a half. Galafrim from the inn. They can obviously stealth.
Get out of my way.
There goes the nullified leadership. That slow is so good, honestly. Against like a majority Cav army, that slow is amazing as well. It's like almost as good as a stun, really. So he got the fortress. He lost all of his battering rams, all 4 of them. Pretty good trade, honestly. But it seems that his entire invasion force died. I'm guessing he made Galleon as well. What is with this Tarumbar kid? Opening with Bjorning Berserkers and then makes Galleon? This guy's just memeing, I think. This is so unorthodox for a Woodland Realm player. No one makes Galleon. I thought he was going to be good when I made my first Woodland Realm video, because he has that heal at the beginning. Little did I know how bad that opening heal was, and it doesn't get buffed until level 6. That opening heal is just bad. There are some archers. Oh yeah, the Galafrim. Perfect. Kingsguard, always put them in formation, boys. If you learn anything from this, put them in formation. The battering ram counterattack is going in, though. What kind of... Battering rams are the MVP, who would have thought? What happened? He's got no money? Memeing with Galleon and Taureal. I think he just... Well, Taureal's not a meme, she's good, but like... That's what, 2,400? I forget how much Galleon is, but... It's a lot of money to go down the drain, because it seems like he's got no money now. I guess he bankrupted himself with all those Slayers, was expecting the early win. And, yeah, just ran out of money. Because all of his Slayers, they did well, those Slayers. Although they didn't actually destroy the farm, but they killed a lot of Kingsguard. And he's deleted his Greenwood Barracks, or got destroyed. No, I'm guessing got destroyed by the battering ram. But he's just out of money. Kingsguard, and I think it's the Galafrim that's made such a huge difference as well. 506 is a good price for these things. You can't give him the bows, I'm pretty sure. But they'll still get the healing at level 2. They can still switch weapons. And Taureal did die because she just came back. I missed Tauriel's death. And it seems Galleon, it seems he's just given up with Galleon. Galleon's gonna fucking die, dude. And there he fucking goes. Useless hero. Why are you even in the game? But yeah, I didn't notice Taureal died. The Hunter Ambush comes in, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Jenkins almost has... Oh, he didn't even get a tier 2 yet. But he can't even use his powers, so... Farron comes in with the summon, but those Galafrim, even unupgraded, just carve through armor. They are the Barristan Selmy of fucking archers. They just cut through armor. Farron did his summon and then basically had to pull out. He's come back in foolishly. Jenkins has 4 grand. And Farron just died. What the hell, Tarumbar? Such a promising start. And he's going back with Slayers. Slayers aren't going to cut it, dude. He's got Galafrim. You're going to need... I don't even know what he would need. He needs the Radiant Riders to deal with this army. Radiant Riders would win it, but... There's no way he's getting a level 3 Greenwood barracks. Who would have thought that the counter battering ram actually worked? That I would never have thought to just counter battering rams with battering rams. That didn't make any sense. Well played, Jenkins. You surprised me with that one. Anyway. Jumping the gun a bit. He's lost a lot of heroes, but he's not out yet. If there's anything Age of the Ring teaches you, it's you can turtle if you have to. Turtling is always an option. Anyway, I think he wants to save up for a fortress, which I would highly recommend doing because you can't build builders any other way without your fortress. And he revived Galleon, Turumbar. What the hell are you doing, boy? Okay, I retreat now. Get those Galatrim out of there. Is this one gonna make it home? Maybe? Alright, he does have some slayers. He did make it out. Good boy. Wow, okay. Making more slayers, putting his faith in them. I mean, they're oh no, they're 720. They're the same price. Is it always worth going with the slayers over the regular swordsmen? Anyone want to enlighten me over that? I see, people seldom seem to make the swordsman. You know, he's got the upper hand. Just one battering ram will do it. The fortress is coming out. Jenkins' eco is so strong. Windmill start is actually a good idea. But I like those damn riders of Snowborn too much. I think I always go with the other one. Well, I don't think he needs his siege grounds for the time being, but a building is a building. Now, Galatrim can always switch weapons, but I think, since they're unarmored, they will actually lose to Slayers. Alright, almost at tier 3 for Turumbar. Game isn't over yet. It was looking like it would be over. He can go into the Cav Summon, or the Weather. The lights go out, I think it's called. And I think he's going for the inn. I think he's sinking those Galatrim. And I don't blame him, since Jenkins is queuing up another one. And another one.
Our path is certain. My king still has need of me.
That's Farron coming back. No Riders of Snowborn yet, okay. And no Aomer, and no Theoden. I don't think anyway. Oh no, obviously not, he hasn't got a fortress. Galatrim come out just as he caps it, in typical AI fashion, actually. And yeah, they're just getting slaughtered here, okay. And the cavalry arrives just a second too late to save the Galatrim, unfortunately. Alright, it seems Turumbar's eco has actually recovered. All the money he spent on reviving his heroes, he actually would have a decent army by now. The Oath of Kyrian comes out! That tells Turumbar that Samwise has rebuilt his fortress. Oath of Kyrian, one of the best summons in the game. 4 battalions of just amazing Arnorian troops. Tariel will just get away from them. Arnorian archers, it's the versatility it gives you. It gives you melee and range. And this won't do anything. Because that hostile will only do something if there's no enemies nearby. Otherwise, they will always attack enemies. Those kind of moves are never reliable. And Galleon gets away with 1 HP. Radagast is also in the midst. This guy's a fan of heroes. Opens up with battering rams and then goes for heroes. Weird. Farron's level 2. When does his summon upgrade? Level 3. And Oath of Kyrian killed by Radagast, who didn't get any XP from that, so summons don't give XP. Or at least they just didn't then. Good recovery, honestly. I thought that counterattack would have done it by Sam, but this is a really entertaining game, not gonna lie. He goes with the Cav summon. Okay, they're really strong. And Kingsguard aren't actually spearmen, so they'll be able to get some good trample going on. He's gone with the Horn of the Westfold. He's popped it off there for no benefit, because you actually have to use it once in order to summon, in order to make Erkenbrand. I don't think you have to use it in order to get the Westfolders, though. Oh no, it literally says to be used. Okay. Maybe that's how it's coded. Maybe they couldn't think of a way of locking them behind a power without actually having it to be used. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. I think stat-wise, Kingsguard might be a little bit stronger defensively than Westfolders. But Westfolders are a lot cheaper. But you do have to spend money giving them heavy armor. Whereas Kingsguard don't need heavy armor. And these are the Dorwinian fuckheads or something? Warriors of Kin Lai. We said nothing from Avatar. We don't need no earthbenders here. The Sea of Rune. Okay, weird. Weird. I'm not here to judge, but weird. They're earthbenders from Avatar, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, I keep replaying that that play in the beginning. Fortress goes down, counterattacks, kills the Mirkwood army, and now it's back to stalemate. How weird is that? Usually the fortress goes down and you're like 90% of the way to game 1. Or victory, but... Anyway. I think he's actually upgraded his archers there. Yep, Sylvan Fletching has been purchased. Same with the banner carriers. Level 2 barracks so you can get palace guards. And now Greenwood are gonna get really, really mean. And Halfarians are coming out. I guess Halfarian's a decent replacement to Galathrim. Actually, no, they're not. Galathrim are way better. Look at the Galathrim with their banners. How pretty. Trimbon knows that his army's here. Because obviously the inn gives vision. He can obviously see it, but he can do nothing about it. He's got 2 Greenwood barracks out. Heroic statue. Always nice. I don't know how he's going to stop that Cav summon. I would get the fully upgraded Rohan Fortress, just in case any sneak attacks do come to your fortress. Boom, you can just summon Rohirrim on top of him. I would do that, although he's got no money. I would do that, and, yeah, maybe get, like, Aomer or something. Just a hard-hitting hero. Although he's got no money, maybe he is upgrading it. I can't actually see what upgrades he's getting. You sort of have to go by the visual changes to the fortress to see what upgrades they've gone with. Alright, Will and Realm army is on the move. He's recruited Legolas now. Still no Thranduil. Could you imagine if he got that's gotta be Will and Realm's greatest weakness. They have to get a hero and level up said hero in order to get heavy armor. And even then, you need to level them up to like level 6 in order for it to affect multiple units. Oath of Kirin comes in, but archers spawn in the front. They are lambs to the slaughter before these slayers. Oh, that was a waste. Why did you pop the slow? That was such a waste. These guys are in the bag. These guys are at your mercy. You didn't need to pop your tier 2 there. I'm not sure why he did that. That was such a waste. I mean, yeah, he was going to run him away, but you'll still kill him. There's no way he's going to get away from you. And he didn't... He's at 4... Okay, yeah, that was weird. I mean, one, they weren't getting any leadership. Yeah. And you may think I'm being a bit harsh on him, but, like... He's got leadership in this army. He's got a lot of leadership in that army, so he would need it now. But he can't, he's already used it up. Alright, Clash of the Titans. Horn of the Westfold is back just in time. There goes the Fromberg summon. Oh, what a nightmare for him. All those Galathrim. Those Galathrim have heavy armor, though. One of the Westfold come in, so they have even more armor. Galathrim can be trampled now, but they're still mean as fuck. And there is the Rohirrim summon from the fortress. Oh, you magnificent bastard. You did research it. I see your Cav and raise you more Cav. Well then. I think the Framsburg actually have amazing trample there. Legolas is really squishy once you get in close to him. There goes the heal from Galleon. Galleon who, unless he's level 9... Okay, he's got the improved heal, but he needs to get 2 more levels before it's even more improved. So the Rohirrim summon from the fortress did okay, it bought him time. It didn't get that many kills. And all the Framsburg have... Well, these Galathrim are still kicking, so I'm not sure how much value he got out of that as well. Let me see. 10 points. I think he should wait for ere the sun rises. I would get ere the sun rises. You just stun this whole elven army and you're good.
Will see to this land safely.
Oh, they're getting beyond in berserkers now. Radagast is in there. Radagast are fucking weak in this faction. There goes the tree, one of Thran's favorite spells. It's so annoying. It's like Fell Wind, but a tree. It's just annoying. Get the tier 3. There it is. And the sun rises. Boom! Stun. What are you going to do now, pointy ear? Look at these slayers. That's what? It's been like 5 seconds. They're still stunned. And now they're back. I mean, obviously heroes don't get stunned, but... a lot of slayers died. I can't quite see where Legolas is. Farron is getting lit up by Galadriel. Galadriel are amazing hero killers. Farron goes down like a sack of potatoes. I'm guessing Legolas died too, because I didn't see him in there. He was like here, and I think he moved in. Solid defense from Big Jenko there. Let's have a look if any of his heroes got out. He's gone with the Elven King's Feast. He's gone with another tier 2. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Unless he really doesn't like the stag. Rohirrim archers with decent trample there. I think Legolas died as well, because I don't see him anywhere. I don't see him on the minimap either, so... Alright. Elven Builder died. Slayer's dead. Thranduil does show up, but way too late. And if he gets caught up with this cav, he's in trouble. Helminga's come out! Now that's kicking out old school, dude. They weren't Beyonding Berserkers, they were Beyonding Battering Rams that came out when we were hearing the Beyonding voices there. And I think it's time, after sponging the attack... He's going on the counter-attack now. This makes him immune to arrows, of course, which is really good when attacking bases. Galleon is back. He lost all of his heroes there. And I only saw Farron go down, but he lost every single one there. And obviously it's no surprise when Galleon dies, fuck him, but... I guess Legolas and Tauriel were caught by the Galadriel. I think it's ironic that it's a non-Rohan unit. It's only because of the inn that he's been able to sort of stand toe-to-toe, I think. Because these are both level 5. I mean, he's played really well, Jenkins, but, like, let's not underestimate the value of these Galadriel. And, I mean, the inn's on the map, so if it's there, use it, and fair play to him. But it just shows you the power of these elves. They're so good against heroes. They're so good against everything, really. And Palace Guards, I mean, not sure why they were brought out. They were just brought out to die. The Battering Rams did go in by themselves, though, but they did die. Palace Guards did get something done there.
Red sun rises. Blood has been spilled this night.
And Legolas returns. And there's Erkenbrand, the Blackfish. But no Westfolders, actually, so weird. I always forget what his level 1 does. Resistant to Fear, Knockback, and Trample. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. I know he can summon. There it is. Level 8.
I require your blade.
And Orlando Bloom just got Orlando doomed by Galadriel again. They are level 5, by the way. So without... Oh, he can get Malon Bows. Apparently you can... Okay. So you get fire arrows and I'll let you upgrade the Galadriel. That's OP. That's OP. I mean, I know the cost is the same and it's the equivalent, but... Holy shit. Rohan with Malon Bows? Okay. And I think... He tried a sneaky Battering Ram rush again and failed miserably. Rohan's got one of the meanest defenses. Because you get the fire arrow upgrade, but you also get the spear thrower upgrade. You get that in combination with Mumberg. He hasn't got it yet, but the extra spear throws on the fortress. Does it actually show any spear throws? Is it this dude? But yeah, it's just such a mean defense. And even Battering Rams, which are slightly resistant to ranged attacks, they just melt. So fair play to Jenkins for adeptly defending his fort. Alright, he's just getting the last creep. Anyone got this? He has, and he's defended it with some towers. And a well. How beautiful. You know, it's not every day you see someone who loses their fort inside 5 minutes to come back so well, but we've seen it here today. And I think... I mean, I'd be very surprised if Jenkins loses it now. All these tier 2s isn't going to save him. Let's see how close Jenkins is to tier 4. He's 11 points away, sorry. And he's got the possibility of Ents or Stormcrow. And you don't have to be a fucking genius to guess which one you'd go for. It's the Ents every time. The Ent summon is the best one of the best tier 4s in the game. It works against every faction except for Mordor. Actually, no, tell a lie. It can work against Mordor, I think. Basically, it works... It's big... Yeah. No. It does work... the reason why I said it doesn't work against Mordor is because you can just immediately counter it with Rain of Fire. That's what I was... I remember there was a reason why why it didn't work on Mordor. However, you do have to trade your tier 4 for it. But a Rain of Fire will insta-kill those Ents. So, yeah. It's pretty much a sure thing against everyone but Mordor. Look at the combination of green and blue there. How pretty. It's almost like they spoil us with these models. Damn, look at those models. Holy shit. Alright, I think he's gearing up for a final attack. He's got Theoden with Riders of Snowborn. No horse shields yet. He's capped out his CP. He does need some battering rams, though. Yeah, he does need some battering rams. Let's have a look at the elf player. Got hardly any CP. 300 to his 900. Oh, good luck, Turin. Or Turinbal. Okay, the Rohan summon has been used. It's going in. Maybe to scout. They are expendable. A wise move indeed. There goes the tree. Needs to watch out, there are spearmen in there. All of these kills are free kills, basically. These troops are expendable. They're a summon. Builder did get away, but that's not that big a deal.
I did not come here on your behalf.
Okay, didn't get so much. There's Thranduil. Is the main force coming in? The main force is coming in. Flanked by Theoden and I think Elfhelm. Yep. Attacking along 2 fronts. Very cool. There goes the Framsburg. He needs to switch his Glathrim around to take him out. He does do that. And the trample stops. Well, they're getting pretty good trample actually. There's a lot of archers down. But Turinbal has far less command points. I think most of his heroes are just... Or most of his army is just heroes at this point. Farron is fighting frantically. Thranduil's in there, still full health. And I think a lot of the... I think it was all these full upgraded archers just ripped to shreds those Kingsguard. Turinbal actually won that fight. The Snowborn come in. I think he's just gonna... Yep, he needs 4 more points. 4 more points at the end. That's what he's waiting for. Just need to kill a few more things and he's gonna finish it at the end, so I can feel it. The Kingsguard got ripped to shreds. I think the difference is all the heroes he had fighting against those Kingsguard. The stun goes in. Come on, just 3 and a bit more points. That's what he's thinking right now. That's what I'd be thinking. In those exact terms. There goes the heal. Not level 5, so he doesn't get the free summon. Oath of Kyrian is here. Do it. 2 more points. There's the Oath of Kyrian. He needs Vision of the Fortress. Framsburger's still in there. Theoden needs to watch out. One more point. I think if I was Jenkins, I would recover, build up my strength, and then do it on the next attack. Because I don't think he can wipe a base with just these Ents. He'll get the fortress, but not the victory. He needs to ensure he gets the victory. Damn, decent defense. A decent plan from Jenkins. He didn't actually execute it poorly at all. It's just I don't think those Kingsguard lasted nearly as long as he wanted them to. Let's have a look at the power points for him. Okay, he went with life though. That's what he used, a tier 3 to defeat a tier 2. I mean, I guess his hands are tied. So yeah, now he can get the horn. The tier 4 horn for Woodland Realm, one of the buffs it gives you is...
Come, my friends.
He's doing it! Interrupted what I was about to say, but I don't care. Summoned it there as well. Very odd. You just need 2 volleys of all these rocks, and I think that's enough to destroy a fortress. Oh, and he's done the tree. That's got to be so annoying because under attack. There's level 5 pikes in there. They're great against Ents. Oh my god, that tier 4 is golden. And down goes the fortress. Send in the rest of the army now, Jenkins. You have to. Because these Ents aren't going to last much longer. They're dropping. He's lost 3. 4. 5. Is there a third? No, he's lost 6. Forgive me, he's lost 6. Well, he got the fortress, but not the victory, like I said. Unless he attacks right now, which he is! Westfolders, led by Erkenbrand. Legolas running like a little bitch, and dying! Also, like a little bitch. There must have been an archer in there that got him. So he's got the fortress. The builder did make it out. He needs to send in everything now. Here comes the cav. Here we go. Galleon's heal and Galleon's other ability going in there. He can't do any abilities or spells because the fortress is gone. Farron slays Erkenbrand. That was pretty cool, not gonna lie. He's going for the resource buildings. You gotta hit the main buildings, dude. You gotta do it now. He can't revive his heroes. And Thranduil must have died somewhere. Because I don't see Thranduil. Radagast is there. Pointless. There's the last builder. He's seen him. Target locked. And it's too late. He can't get him away. I think that might be GG. He did the Ents. He did the Ents before. I thought he would, but he followed up with a really good cav charge there. And I think it'll be GG any second now. I don't know when Thranduil died. If anyone saw where Thranduil died, then let me know. And now, because he knows he can't rebuild his resource buildings, he's just going to starve them economically. And there's really not much else Turambar can do at this point. Although he's not quitting out. He's putting up a hell of a good fight. Level 6 Helmingus. You don't see that often. Anymore, at least. We used to see it every fucking game back in the day. Oh!
And the red dawn.
Does not affect Helmingus. They are infantry, not cav. They can just mount. Which is a bit odd. And there it is. GG. Well, nothing will make you quit out harder than seeing a glorious charge. That was a hell of a good game. That was a really unique opener. I think Turambar invested a lot in getting the short victory. Didn't quite pan out for him. But he rallied, he recovered. And we saw some really fantastic play from both players. So if you enjoyed that, then you know what to do. You hit the like button and you subscribe, you little bastards. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.